Pedro Pascal has to be one of the most insufferable Hollywood actors out there. I can't go see Fantastic Four because I can't stare at his face for that long. Even though it's not going to be, even though, as we know, Sue Storm's going to be the real hero in all of it, who's going to be better than the rest of the Fantastic Four. It's her story, not his story. It's still going to be just awful just because he's in it. And it's painful that he's in everything from The Last of Us to Star Wars. It's like you can't get him off the screen. I think it's even worse than Zendaya, to be honest. And Zendaya is not as insufferable as him. So he loves to virtue signal. He loves to go out there and, of course, attack everybody over his radical leftist politics, like everybody else in Hollywood does. And he's out again trashing J.K. Rowling, swearing about her. This is how you know that these people are just deranged. Just like I don't really swear about people, you know. I don't go out there and just go, this effing rap person. It's like, wow, talk about unhinged. How can you be that angry at the internet? But I guess these people are. Let's get into his statements. And this is, again, not the first time he's done this. Poor J.K. Rowling, just taking all of this abuse all the time. It's absolutely ridiculous, all because she just says a woman is a woman, something that's very, very obvious to anyone who looks. But hey, this is what's going on. Please hit the like and subscribe button, guys. This is the real fantasy news, and I'm glad you're here talking about all things science fiction and fantasy, my friends. I have a great deal for you. If you like fantasy, if you like YA stuff, if you're a Harry Potter fan, For Steam and Country is going to be a great book for you. This is a 6-book series about an airship crew that's out swashbuckling, adventuring, fighting monsters, questing, and eventually gets embroiled in this very, very heavy war as the series goes on. And people love when that all develops. It gets pretty dark. So check it out here. It's in the description below. And it's only 99 cents today only. This is the last day, guys. We are at a #1 bestseller spot right now, which is amazing. And I appreciate you all for reading this week. We've had like the best week in a long, long time for sales. So thank you so much for picking this up and, of course, picking up the whole series because that's just been amazing, like I said. It's in the description below. Thanks for supporting alternative fiction out there. You guys are the best. So, Fantastic Four and Mandalorian actor Pedro Pascal continued trashing J.K. Rowling, describing her as a bully, claiming she makes him sick. Isn't he being a bully? Just saying. They always do this. It's always projection with these people every single time. Pascal previously bashed Rowling for defending the truth that men cannot become women, and vice versa back in April. He described how Rowling's behavior is, quote, awful, disgusting shit is actually right. Heinous loser behavior. Yeah, she's a loser, right? And there it is. He said this in a comment on activist Tariq Rauf's Instagram video, encouraging his followers to boycott everything Harry Potter, just as the new Harry Potter show's coming out. And the media is trying to spur this on, if you haven't seen. They're going out to all the actors who are starring in this current iteration of Harry Potter, trying to get them to cancel J.K. Rowling, trying to get them to say negative things about her. It's really obnoxious. And this is exactly what they do. They try to gin up this narrative and try to gin up this controversy stuff just to keep the fights going on this level. And Pedro Pascal loves to be their willing sort of complicit pawn in all of this. This is what he does. He elaborated those comments in an interview at Vanity Fair, designed to promote evil and gender ideology, defend Pascal, and attack Rowling. He told Valby that he briefly felt like that kid got sent to the principal's office for a lot of behavioral issues in public schools in Texas, feeling scared and thinking, what'd I do? You notice he never defended Gina Carano, by the way, when she was under attack for just saying what everybody thinks, that Republicans are treated very, very poorly in this country, especially by those in the entertainment industry. Never once came to her defense. He says crazier things all the time that are just way out there. Disney, of course, does not punish him for it. Gina's just out of a job, and that's exactly why there's the lawsuit going on right now. This is just such a hypocritical behavior by the Disney Corporation to allow this, by Hollywood, and by Pascal himself, of course, as he's calling people bullies by doing this. The one thing that I would say I agonized over a little bit was just, am I helping? Am I effing helping? Jeez. No, you're not, you narcissistic prick. Jeez. It's a situation that deserves the utmost elegance so that something can actually happen, and people will try to be protected. Listen, I want to protect the people I love, but it goes beyond that. Bullies make me effing sick. He's talking about just like some woman in England who he probably has never met, flipping out about her, And yes, this is him bullying her, trying to use his Hollywood pulpit to harass her out of being able to say anything that she believes. It's really, really sad. And of course, he's gone off on immigration as well recently, just complete leftist lunacy all the time, saying it's obviously very scary for an actor who participated in a movie to sort of speak to issues like this. It's far too intimidating a question for me to really address. I'm not informed enough. Yes, you're not informed enough, but you keep speaking anyway, and this is the whole problem. I hope they deport Pedro Pascal. Is there a way to do that, guys? Look into it. Thanks, ICE. I want people to be safe and protected. You keep saying that. I want it very much to live on the right side of history. Look at that. And I'm an immigrant. My parents are refugees from Chile. I myself was a refugee. You have to go back, bro. We fled a dictatorship. I was privileged enough to grow up in the U.S. after asylum in Denmark, and if it weren't for that, I don't know what would have happened to us. And so I stand by those protections always. I'm too afraid of your question. I hardly remember what it was. Please clap, everybody. Despite admitting he's not informed enough, he has repeatedly weighed in on this stuff, as he always does. He's gone off and claimed the United States is a secret police state on his Instagram. He's compared supporters of Donald Trump to Nazis and Confederates. You see how it goes. And this is exactly what he does all the time. So yeah, this guy's insufferable. And of course, he's coming after J.K. Rowling, which is something that shouldn't be done at this juncture. But it's like the posh thing to do. It's not just him. There's more. Amazon MGM Studios bashes J.K. Rowling right here. This is what they do. And of course, look, she's an executive, and look at how this nepotism works. The sister of Pedro Pascal, an MGM Studios executive, says that she concurred with her brother that it's heinous loser behavior. So when you get into this and you see what she actually said, she said in an interview, she said, it is heinous loser behavior. And he said that as the older brother to someone saying that our little sister doesn't exist. Oh, so pleased. So this is where they go. To be clear, Pascal's brother does indeed exist. It's not a sister. He's pretending to be a woman. It's physically impossible for him to be a woman. Rowling rejects the lie that Pedro Pascal's brother is not only telling himself, but convinced his family of. And the fact that this lie has been accepted by both of them is even more outrageous, given Pascal and Balmaceda's father is a fertility doctor and likely knows that sex is genetically coded into our DNA. There's your irony right there. But as you can see, this is what they're doing. They're going out there and doing this kind of thing with their crazy activism throughout Hollywood, and the nepotism goes all the way through. You get one in, you get them all in, and then they just keep pushing this type of stuff. And then they fire anybody who disagrees with them, as we know. As I mentioned earlier in the video about Gina Carano, she has lost her entire career within Hollywood and all this stuff because of people like this, just going and pointing and shrieking all the time, trying to get people canceled. Well, J.K. Rowling's such an interesting case because she is too big to fail. Harry Potter as a series got so big that there's no way any of these people could do anything about it. It's just going to keep rolling. The engine's going to keep rolling anyway, and the actors who are working on that show have obviously had some media training on how to respond to journalists trying to do gotcha questions like this. But it doesn't help when you have these people who are like the leaders of Hollywood at this juncture, trying to go out and cancel people still in 2025. I heard it was all over, guys. They said cancel culture's done. They said wokeism's dead. You could see all of these people have not repented. They've not changed. It's exactly the same thing. Leave a comment down below with what you think about this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Join us and grab my YA books, guys. You're going to love these. They're really a lot of fun. It's in the description below. Thank you so much for making this a #1 bestseller. Appreciate you reading. We'll be back soon.